Hello guys, AnimeScale here, and today we are going to be looking at those shinobi who showed promise and a level of genius right from a young age, with the emphasis on their academy grades and Genin Chunin feats. Before I begin, here are my honorable mentions though. The first one goes to Hiruzen Sarutobi, who unfortunately doesn't get enough screen time to include him in the list. Hiruzen was such a prodigious talent that even though he was a student of Tobirama, his budding skills earned him training and attention from Hashirama, as he could easily master various techniques of different chakra natures. The next one is Hiruzen's teammate, Kakashi Uchiha, whose genius was said to surpass even that of his descendant Shisui. And one last honorable mention goes to Neji Yuga, who, I dare say, was the most talented among his Konoha age group, which now features several legendary shinobi. One last thing I want to point out is the fact that Gaara was indeed strong, but his sand moves on its own to protect him, so it's clear that his feats are not entirely related to his sheer talent. Now, with mentions out of the way, let's start off with the list. It's not a debate. Kakashi the Sharingan is easily one of the most talented shinobi produced by the village hidden in the leaves. He graduated from the academy at the age of 5, got promoted to Genin at the age of 6, and at the age of 12, Kakashi was promoted to Jonin and made the head of a very important mission during the Third Shinobi War. The young prodigy was so skilled that he could defeat adult Jonin during the war. After the Third Great Shinobi War, a young Kakashi was assigned to the Anbu, and he dispatched his duties with such effectiveness that he quickly rose up the rank, becoming an Anbu captain. Moving on, we have Mitsuki. This clone of Orochimaru is a genius, supremely talented with the potential to surpass even his creator. At his young age, he can already use Sage Mode, increasing his already heightened abilities by a mile. He is highly proficient in wind and lightning releases, and is quite adept at using the summoning jutsu. Mitsuki is skilled in taijutsu and also has great regenerative abilities. During the Genin exam, the young sage has defeated a strong Jonin like Shino, and as a Genin, he has been able to hold his own against Suigetsu, and also did battle against Deepa and Boro, both members of the strong Kara organization. Orochimaru as a kid was an amazing talent. According to his teacher, Lord Third, Orochimaru's genius was so rare that it could only be seen once in a generation. However, his genius led him down the path of a mad scientist seeking out all knowledge through unethical experiments. Orochimaru was so gifted that he graduated from the academy at the age of 6, earning the title of Legendary Sannin at a young age before defecting from Konoha. The Akatsuki leader, once referred to as the Third Six Pass, was a troubled talent. Due to his large chakra reserves, Madara chose him to wield his Rinnegan, and this allowed him to defeat several adult ninjas, even without training. As an orphan child, he was trained by Jiraiya, and the prodigy easily mastered all he was taught, becoming able to use all 5 chakra natures, even succeeding in defeating one of Jiraiya's clones, in which would be his graduation fight. When you think of genius, natural talents in a Naruto verse, one of the first names that pop up in your mind is none other than Itachi Uchiha. A true genius by all standards. As a son of the great Fugaku, big things were expected of him, and boy did he deliver. Itachi spent just 4 months in the academy, gaining promotion quickly, as he was easily the best of his generation. He graduated from the academy at the age of 7, and at the age of 10, he completed in the Chunin exams by himself against teams of 3. In this period, together with his friend Shisui, he beat up several Anbu-level shinobi. At the age of 11, Itachi was already an Anbu member and was working his way up the ranks, becoming a captain at 12. As a young shinobi, Shisui's genius shone brightly even amongst the high standards of the Uchiha clan. He graduated from the academy at an early age, and his prowess with the Sharingan earned him special attention from the village heads, his clan's upper hierarchy, and even the despicable Danzo. Even as a Genin, his name struck terror around the ninja world, as he was well renowned for his speed, earning him the moniker Shisui of the Body Flicker. The enormous talent of this young Uchiha boy saw him overwhelm several adult shinobi, and on one occasion with Itachi, he beat up some adult Anbu-level ninjas. Kagami Uchiha's descendant was so feared that Kirigakure forces, led by the legendary Ao, retreated after they heard his name. His unmatched talents made him a valuable asset, ultimately leading to his death. Lord Fourth was an exceptionally gifted shinobi, and he graduated from the academy at the age of 10 with the highest scores ever recorded in the academy's history. Again, Minato was able to single-handedly complete a mission that Konoha had mobilized its squads for, saving the kidnapped Kashima from Kumagakuri's forces, which marked the beginning of a beautiful romance. Minato trained under Jiraiya and easily mastered everything he was taught, leading to his master thinking he was a child of a prophecy. Lord Fourth wasn't just a genius, he was also an inventor, and he was able to create the Rasengan, a powerful technique during his early years.
少しの間だったが楽しかったぜ、Hashirama.
Some call him the ghost of Uchiha, others call him the second six pass. To me, this man is the greatest Uchiha to have ever lived, and the unbridled talents he possessed ensured he survived being born in the worst era ever, the Warring States period. The young Uchiha didn't just survive as he wasn't the prey, but the predator, strutting from battlefield to battlefield, hunting down adult Senju shinobis to devour. Madara possessed exquisite talents, far greater than whatever the mighty Uchiha clan had ever seen, as this made him quickly become the leader of one of the most feared clans that ever existed. Hashirama needs no introduction, as at the start of the series, he was easily the greatest shinobi that ever lived. Right from a young age, he was well skilled in the 5 basic nature transformations, and he was also proficient with his wood release. The first Hokage was so skilled he could easily slay adult Uchihas. His amazing skills, large chakra, and powerful life force ensured he left a lasting legacy, one akin to that of the legendary Sage of Six Paths. Hashirama probably learned Sage Mode on his own. Having a body naturally suitable to absorb and balance chakra, Hashirama was unmatched, and even the legendary Madara openly admitted his inferiority to the god of shinobi. Indra is the creator of ninjutsu, carving a path for shinobi to follow for all eternity. As a young child, Indra's advancement in Nishu amazed everyone, and he was touted to even rival his father Hagoromo. Indra invented the hand signs as a means for shinobi to manipulate and alter chakra. He also invented a lot of the early techniques, such as the clone technique and the body replacement technique, and was also shown performing a Chidori-like technique. Indra's genius was revolutionary, and it changed the world forever. So this was the list, guys. Leave your thoughts, as always, in the comments section down below, and I will see you guys back again soon. This is AnimeScale out. Bye.